Kevin W. Reese.
All right, so I have Chris here, who I'm about to take on as a client. And, well, first and foremost, congratulations on making the commitment. And second of all, props to you for coming on camera because, that takes courage to do that. So my first question to you is, what makes you want to seek help and make a big change in your life? What was that defining moment like, knowing that you needed to do something?
Well, I've been pretty much this way all my life, and right now I'm at the heaviest I've probably ever been. And
how much?
Over 400. When I went to the doctors, the scale only went up to 400. So, I've tried doing things my way and tried following, different diets and things of that nature. And I'm at the point right now where I feel like I need to have some guidance in this.
Now, when you did have that experience with the scale at the doctors, what was your feeling like when you went through that, knowing that the scale stops at 400? Did it hit you then, or were you prepared for that?
I was already prepared for it because I had been over 400 before, and prior to the move that I made last year, I had lost a significant amount of weight. And I knew that from my clothes, the way they fit, they went from fitting the way they did to getting loose when I lost the weight to going back to the way they were fitting the way they were now to being too tight.
Right.
So I knew I was over 400, so I was already prepared for it.
Okay. So you don't know your exact weight right now?
Right.
Now, what type of ailments are you suffering from right now?
I have high blood pressure, sleep apnea, high cholesterol. I don't have diabetes as far as I know. The last time I was checked, I didn't have it, but there's a strong history of it in my family.
So you're ready to make some changes. Are you ready to feel the power of some green juice?
Yes. I got my juicer ready.
Okay.
Definitely was looking at the kale and stuff in the supermarket.
Okay.
And ready to get going.
Well, we're going to do a 6-month program, and you come out of that with some knowledge, not only just knowing, hey, I should be having kale because somebody said that, but knowing what's in the kale and what it does to your body, and just things like that. It's going to be like going to school, Chris. Are you ready for school?
I'm ready for school.
You did mention that you had an ankle.
Yeah, I have what I think is arthritis in my right ankle, so, I'm looking forward to being able to get my weight down so that, number one, I can start doing exercise like the treadmill and stuff like that. But right now I feel apprehensive about it because of the situation with my ankle.
And that's okay. The exercise can come later. We need to get to the basics. We need to handle some other things. It'll come, though. It'll come. I'm going to have you doing burpees. You know what a burpee is?
No.
Okay. Well, it's a pretty strenuous exercise. We'll have you doing push-ups and burpees, and you're not even you're gonna be a new man. Okay. So now you're Muslim, correct?
Right.
Okay. And one of the things that we spoke of is that you are really attracted to the dietary beliefs of Elijah Muhammad, correct?
Correct.
And there's a book out there that he put out that you would really like to follow. Why don't you tell us about that?
The book is called How to Eat to Live by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. And in that book, he talks about eating one meal a day, staying away from, obviously, pork as a Muslim, but not only just pork, but seafood. He talks about staying away from starches, potatoes, stuff like that. With the rice, if you do eat white rice, you're supposed to brown the rice in the oven before you cook it. He talks about eating whole wheat bread and that it has to be cooked in a certain way. Mm-hmm. And he talks a lot about fasting.
Now me being a detoxification guy, I see what he's saying. And you know, he talks about fasting for, is it once a week, or is it 3 times a month or something like that?
It's fasting 3 days every month to get rid of the toxins in your body. He talks about if we ate like we did back in the days of Moses and stuff like that, that they actually eat one meal every 3 days. But to start with 1 meal a day, when you can get up to 1 meal a day, eat 1 meal every other day. And when you ultimately conquer that, which a lot of people unfortunately don't, but 1 meal every 3 days.
Okay. And we'll work towards that. You know, if that's your goal, that's how you would like to, what you'd like to be following ultimately.
Yes, ultimately.
Okay, then let's make that the goal. So now there's going to be some people watching this. Certainly on Facebook in the Eat the Sunlight group. Hello, everyone. Wave. I'll say hi. Do you feel like when you start hitting your progress and we start really hitting stride, do you feel like you can be an inspiration to other people?
Yes, I definitely do. For one, I'd like to, you know, show some of my other friends that are in the same condition that I'm in, that this can be done, you know. Also, being that I've been heavy all my life, and being that I am a follower of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, although I haven't been, you know, in the last, since 2004, but, you know, I want to get back on track. But it's always been my desire to show that his method works. But because I never really truly followed his method, I haven't been that example. So I've always wanted to be that example to show that it does work if you follow it to the letter.
Let your life be the message. So says Gandhi. All right. Well, let's do it. I'm excited about working with you, and we're gonna make some incredible progress. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it. Wave again to everybody watching.
Eat the sunlight.
That's right. And we're gonna, you know, maybe we'll do another one, maybe 3 months. You know, halfway through, and then we'll do another one at the end. And if you're up for it, if you're down, Chris, at the end, maybe we'll do the 100-day detoxification program.
Oh, I'm down for that.
All right.
Yep.
That's the insanity of nutrition right there. That'll do some things. That'll make some positive changes in your life. So, all right. Again, thank you for coming on camera, because that's brave of you. All right.